tonight, sandwiched between the start of voting in the 2020 election season and the end of his impeachment trial. President Donald Trump delivered his third State of the Union address less than an hour ago.
The president touting his impressive economic record, his successes in lowering illegal immigration, and highlighting some extraordinary Americans. 8 on Your Side political reporter Evan Donovan joining us now live in studio with the recap.
It was a long speech, nearly an hour and a half, just wrapped up really about 30 minutes ago, at times boastful and combative, but also emotional and poignant.
Madam Speaker, the President of the United States.
President Trump's final State of the Union of his first term was filled with made-for-TV moments. First, a handshake snub of Speaker Nancy Pelosi. Unclear whether it was purposeful or simply an awkward moment. Then, emotional storylines mid-speech. A soldier returns home to his family.
Your husband is back from deployment. He is here with us tonight, and we couldn't keep him waiting any longer.
Then a touching moment between a son and his mother.
Sergeant Hake wrote a letter to his one-year-old son, Gage.
His protective glare as she breaks down into tears as the president honors his father, Army Staff Sergeant Christopher Hake, killed in Iraq in 2008.
I love you, son. Take care of your mother. I am always with you, Daddy.
The Democratic response was delivered by Gretchen Whitmer, the Democratic governor of Michigan. She chose to talk about what Democrats are doing rather than responding specifically to the speech, she said at the beginning. And so many moments we didn't get in there. Sure. The Presidential Medal of Freedom presented to Rush Limbaugh, who was in the crowd, announced that he had lung cancer earlier this week. There was just a lot in there. It just ended just a short time ago, though, so we had to try and squeeze it in.
And obviously a major moment at the end where Nancy Pelosi actually tears up the speech at the very end, which has the internet ablaze.
And the handshake that wasn't the handshake with Donald Trump and House Speaker Nancy Pelosi at the beginning.
The partisanship continues.
Yeah, there's a rift there for sure. Thank you. A lot to see, a lot to take in. For a closer look at the State of the Union and the Democratic response, you can check it out right now on the News Channel 8 app and WFLA.com.